Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the last unit of chapter 3, the nationalism in India, which is the sense of collective belonging. What does the collective belonging means? Collective belonging means a feeling of oneness, and this feeling was very much necessary to growth of nationalism in people's heart and mind, because it was a time when country needs people's unity. So how this belongingness can develop? For this we can see that belongingness or nationalism develops when people begin to feel that they have a common heritage, common culture, the sense of same nation. Then how this sense of belonging among Indians was developed during the nationalist movement? It was developed by three different ways. That three different ways was the use of culture. People started to use cultures, like it include folk tales, folk songs, cultural practices, art, architecture. Then second was personalities, figures and symbols. When we are talking about personalities, the allegory of Bharat Mata was used for it widely. Allegory means a symbols, a picture, a figure. It was used widely. And second one, the flag. As we know that the flag, whenever in today's time also, when we see our national flag, we feel a feeling of greatness. So we can say that flags create a feeling of greatness. And during this time, two type of flags was used. Whatever the flag we see these days, it is a development process. So that time two type of flags was used. One was Swadeshi flag and second was Swaraj flag. And then the third was in reinterpretation of history, because that time the British describe us a very uncivilized, uncultured people of as people of dark age. And that's why it was very much necessary that people should recall their history. So first, here I want to describe you about the image of Bharat Mata. What does this Bharat Mata means? This was not only a symbol or a figure of a lady. It denotes our motherland, our India, and it was represented in a allegory of women. First, Bankim Chand was created this image. Bankim Chand was a man who also created Bande Matram, and which this Bande Matram became was very famous during our Swadeshi movement. So, and when Bankim Chand developed it, and one, a nephew of Rabindranath Tagore, Avninath Tagore, when he was influenced by the Bankim Chand, and he also developed as an image of Bharat Mata, and he tried to show this Bharat Mata as a calm, composed, religious figure. He tried to create a feeling of divine, very sacred, and this divine and spiritual figure represented in front of us as a very sacred one who unite us, one who which create a oneness in our mind. So the it also created belief and faith. Then the Indian flag. It was also used to create a great sense of nationalism. It was underwent many drastic transformation. As we see in today's flag, it is saffron, white, green. The first flag, which was formed during the Swadeshi movement, it was red, green, and yellow with 8 lotus. These 8 lotus represent 8 provinces of the British period. And then there was a crescent moon. This crescent moon was used to representing Hindus and Muslim. So this was Swadeshi flag, which was popularized during the Swadeshi movement. Then the second Swaraj flag, which was very important because it was developed by Mahatma Gandhi, and as we know that Mahatma Gandhi was a very famous figure in our nationalist movement. Our entire chapter is based on the movement started by him, like non-cooperation and civil disobedience. So this flag was developed in 1921 by Mahatma Gandhi, named as Swaraj flag. दिस वॉज ऑल्सो अ ट्राई कलर फ्लैग, मतलब ये भी पिछले फ्लैग की तरह तिरंगा ही था, पर उस तिरंगे में और इस तिरंगे में एक बेसिक डिफरेंस था कि इन्होंने कलर के रूप में यूज़ किया था रेड, वाइट, रेड और ग्रीन। तो मतलब इसमें येलो की जगह पे उन्होंने वाइट का यूज़ किया। एंड ही इट वाज ऑल्सो इट हैड अ चक्र at the center, and this chakra denotes as a wheel or a charkha. And we all know that the importance of charkha during the Gandhian movement, because Gandhiji used charkha as a self-reliance. सेल्फ रिलायंस का मतलब है कि वो हमारे सेल्फ सफिशिएंट होने का प्रमाण था कि हम लोग अपने आप में सेल्फ सफिशिएंट हैं। वी it is not necessary that we depend on other country on import. So it denotes the self sufficient country. And this flag was widely carried during the march and protest by satyagrahis across the country. तो ये गांधीयन फ्लैग जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा पॉपुलर हुआ। कब? जब हमारा नेशनल मूवमेंट चल रहा था। देन reinterpretation of history, it is very much necessary. Here I want to tell you that what is interpretation of history, why it was needed during our national movement, what was the importance of it. It was very much important because the people of India, they were not very much familiar about their past. Why? Because British was popularizing in the society, in their pictures, literature, and everywhere they writing Indians as a people of dark age. They are fool, they are uncivilized, and the British were one who they are trying to civilize Indian. मतलब हमारा उतना जो ग्लोरियस पास्ट था, एवरीथिंग ब्रिटिश ने सबको एकदम से छुपाया और उन्होंने लोगों को ये समझाने की कोशिश की कि भारत में सिविलाइजेशन को लाने में हमें तो बड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ रही है, बिकॉज द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया दे रिमेन इन अ डार्क एज, एकदम अंधेरे में रहने वाले, दे आर वेरी सुपरस्टिशियस, देयर आर मैनी प्रॉब्लम्स, देयर आर डिस्क्रिमिनेशन, देयर आर वेरी इविल प्रैक्टिसेस लाइक the discrimination of women, sati pratha, and many things which were some real evils and something they want, something more they want to describe. So it was very much necessary that the people of India, they should know about the glorious past, and undoubtedly India had a very glorious past. As we know that before the colonial period, India had a great center of science and mathematics. We all know about the Sushruta and Aryabhat, and many great people belongs from the India. The people from different parts of the world, they came India to take knowledge. Even they are coming till now. So India was a great center of the science, mathematics, society, culture, trade, commerce. We all know about the Vedas. So it was a time when they should recall the Vedas, the different sutras, the culture of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, and many things which we can feel pride. So it was a time that they should recall it, and this interpretation of history created a long, a great impact on the people of my mind, and they realized that India had been a hub of the development of several fields. So here I want to tell you that British tried to say that India was backward. Why they want? They want to say it that people of India, they have a hatred for their own cultures, but it was not true. Here, the British was one who made making us backward, because they were using our whole resources, our talent, our economy, everything for their own benefits. And this use of the different our resources was used for their benefits, and by this process they are making us economically backward, and they are trying to make us या बैकवर्ड, मतलब हमको वो पिछड़ा बना रहे थे जब हम आर्थिक रूप से कमज़ोर कर रहे थे, जिससे कि हमारा पूरा जो अटेंशन है वो इसी को रीजेनरेट करने में लगे और हम अपने उस पास्ट और इन सब को समझ ना सकें. सो दैट्स वाई द his interpretation of history created a great sense of belongingness, and by this way it was the it was tried that a sense of nationalism and collective belongingness can be generated in the society to unite India for a great national movement, which was started and it was end when we got our independence. So this is the last unit, and after that we will discuss the question and answer and every other problem. So that's all for today. Thank you.